There it is. Hey everyone, how's it going? Apologies for the delay. One of these days, animals won't. Today my cat decided to sit on a sewing project that was full of needles. She did not get hurt. She is fine. However, I did get poked by a needle, trying to make sure that she didn't get hurt. Go figure. Anyway, how's everyone doing today? We made it to Thursday, so good job. And we're going to enjoy some Radical Red. Or so is the plan. Now, I mapped out a few fights, so we can hopefully get them kind of back to back. Looks like Tiger screaming. Thought maybe Rhyme was Horse Drive. That'd be pretty cool. Anyway. But we need to get a few EVs for people. So, specifically, Embor here needs attack and HP. Hey, Strive. Saying it'd be cool if you were streaming, too. I guess it'd be more cool if I could raid you after. Because otherwise, you would probably take some of my viewers. And I would be sad because I would be alone. Anyway, after that depressingness, yeah, we need attack and HP on this boy. This is mostly speed during the day, but I think at night it's... There's attack. Anyway, how's it going, Strive? I would say it's been a minute, but it really hasn't been too long. Since Tuesday, I guess. Yeah, this is attack. Boop. Alright. Been working on a Discord bot. What does the bot do? What that bot do? Is also speed. Good work. Right now, it does a little call and response kind of thing. You can add your birthday to it and it'll store that information. Oh. So it stores the information when the date rolls around. It says happy birthday. I assume. How many of these did I need? And tomorrow I'll probably automatically check the date. There it is. I'm ahead of the game. I know exactly what's going on. Why is this M board built so weird? Okay, I need 2 more there and then 2 HP. I started learning Python 2 days ago. I've been learning on ChatGPT. Yep, or leaning on ChatGPT. ChatGPT is pretty useful for situations like this, but typically, right, you still need a person to massage the code from time to time, make it work, because ChatGPT learns stuff. Shocker. But it also learns from bad code that other AIs have put out there, including itself. Which is unfortunate. So, it is getting better from what I understand. With coding things that don't break. What? Does still have some issues with that. But hey, if it's working for you, that's awesome. That should be... I don't know anyone else who knows Python. Valid. Yeah. And that's like, that's a big thing. A big benefit of ChatGPT is that it can get you in the right direction, and then you just kind of have to fact check it, essentially. Which you should do anyway, with no matter what you're asking it, double check. I actually have a coworker who uses it all the time, and then whenever it spits out an answer, he goes, give me the source of this answer. And he can go double check it and make sure it didn't, like, take part of the article out of context or something. Because I have seen where they've done that. Damn. Sorry, guys. Full disclosure, I'm not feeling super well today. Like, I'm not sick. I just feel off, you know? I need HP, and I think it's better hop back down to Pallet Town. More specifically, Rep 21 right here. I assume this is defense. Yep. Whooper. That should be HP. Whopper. Whooper. Yeah. Boop. Go. That completes Embor. Should at least. 90. Yep. Solid. Could also get on YouTube and find videos. But the YouTuber doesn't necessarily know. That's technically true. Yeah. I also sometimes YouTube videos are fantastic, and sometimes they make me want to pull my hair out. Because yes, it is wonderful to know all of the background about how this thing works. I just need to know the formula. Sometimes that's a lot more complicated than it should be. Just occurred to me. I need 6 for you. An attack. Where's my arrow? And I need 6 for arrow. So I can get both of their 6s together. And then it doesn't even matter what else Rillaboom does. Really? There might be a more optimal route for attack. Oh, Viridian City, maybe? Poochie and Spearow both give attack. I think Shinx gives attack. Palmy might give attack. Palmy gets speed. So I definitely want to be during that. Should be HP, right? Speed. Huh. I think the scary thing about... I thought that was shiny for like half a second. I think the scariest thing about YouTube is sometimes it's very hard to validate whatever you're seeing. That being said, I do know that there's someone who wrote a book about how she built her own house using only YouTube videos because she didn't know anything prior. And I was like, huh. This is what the internet's supposed to be used for. Supposed to give, like, people who don't have information, give them access to said information. And it was really cool to see. I don't think I would ever step inside the house, but I think it was really cool to see. Two. Piggy Peck is also attack. I'll take it. That said, I think I also had a video suggested to me that was essentially the same thing of people trying to build a house based only on YouTube videos, and I was like, it's becoming a thing now. Can't wait for the next influencer thing to be, I built a car based on only YouTube videos. Guess it could be worse. And man, the like canceling videos on that would be hilarious. He said he built it using only information he figured out from YouTube videos, but it turns out his dad's a mechanic. That'd be hilarious. Alright. That gets me the last of the attack that I needed on both Arrow and Rillaboom. And that was the only stats that I had actually mapped out for them, so... I don't think I'd ride in that car. Valid. I do remember seeing a thing that I thought was hilarious. I want to say it was Lambo, maybe? A dude and his dad 3D printed a Lamborghini. Got it somewhat running. Don't know how. I assume the engine was not 3D printed. And then Lambo was like, hey, that's super cool. Here's a Lambo. Enjoy that one. We're taking your 3D printed one. Don't ever do this again. Like, it was so funny. It's like, oh, that's super cool. Don't do that. Like I said, I think it was Lambo. Hey, stop that. Yeah. It was just so... Like, you start reading the article and you're like, oh man, that's awesome. They gave, like, they 3D printed one and then they gave it one. And then they were like, they confiscated it. I'm sure it's in a showroom somewhere too. Just as like a flex. Like, yeah, our car is so famous. Our brand is so famous. People are 3D printing it. What do you got, Ford? Like, don't know why I'm throwing shade at Ford. Not a sponsor, clearly. Team. Oh, that is my team. Oh. The next one, we want Gengar, Paldean, Tauros, and Beware. So I can't fit everyone on the team right now, but that's fine. Probably best to bring Tauros and Beware as backups, I think. Oop. There we go. All right. So, once again, we find ourselves relying on Vanillux, which is a sentence I never thought I would ever say. But oddly enough, the ice cream cones work here. Yep. Alright. Let me get these imported back into my calculator. I need Rillaboom. I think I have a fortress active. Fortress. I know I've got an arrow. Frickin' arrow. There's my Rillaboom. One slight error on that. Why was Rillaboom on this team? Oh, I know why. I forgot it was a back-to-back. Back. Thrown off just a little bit. Alright, and then we've got Paldean Tauros on the team as well. And beware who's going to take your slot. Now, I should have all of the moves and everything. Or sorry, all of the EVs. I need to get the moves and items. Oh, natures are important too, I guess. Start with beware because we're there. Impish. I have to say, making a physically defensive beware is kind of gross. Like, actually increasing its defense. Excuse me. Since it naturally has Fluffy, you need to be adamant. Trust the process, I guess. You being adamant isn't surprising. Fortress, getting bold. Certainly a choice. I guess I could have gone... Not brave. Relax. Defense up. Speed down. Wouldn't have changed anything. You are also getting bold. Alright, we will walk out of here. Because that should be all of the natures and Pokemon, so I don't think we need to go back in there. Go ahead and do items. There we go. We need a Charty Berry. Fortress gets whatever, probably a lefties. Arrow gets loaded dice. have the loaded dice in here. Go find the loaded dice. The struggle of my box. So it goes on Beware. I knew. Because Lefty's Beware is gross. I actually need the muscle band for Toro. You do have a Never Melt Ice. There it is. Muscle band for Toros. Went past the other thing I need. I have a Miracle Berry on the calcs for some reason. Definitely should be Miracle Seed. Alright. That's that. You have Blizzard, you have Ice Beam. I think I need Freeze Dry. Because there's a couple of like water types I need to take out. Fortress only needs one move. And it has it. It's Volt Switch. The fact that Fortress learns Volt Switch is still strange to me, by the way. You need a little bit different. Dual Wing Beat, check. I need Bulldoze and Rock Blast. Rock Blast is a tutor move. I guess technically Rock Slide could work if we get the flinch. Why would we risk that? Base power rock move. I need Bulldoze. While we're here. We will need that. Over something. Payback. So I don't need paints. I don't need Iron Head. Bad Tantrum, probably fine, but also replace it. There it is. I was like, I know I have Bolt. Over U-turn. Right. Don't I have high horsepower? If not, where do I get that? I thought I had that. Oh, that's in Victory Road. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Stomping Tantrum. Good work. How much damage? Ooh. Oh, it's Rillaboom, I think. Rillaboom hard swapping. Hang on, he's eating something and I can't tell what it is. Oh, the life of dogs. Where was I? There we go. I think I'm... No, I'm not. I'm definitely... Where's my... Uses U-turn. 8%. Ow. And then I'm supposed to go into Beware, who uses high horsepower. I don't have high horsepower. If I go to Adamant, still doesn't kill. Gonna have to reduce the HP. Gosh dang it. Unless, well, no, because Bulldoze will be reduced due to grassy terrain. So I really need to kill with Stomping Tantrum. .30's enough. Glad I looked. I am surprised that Stomping Tantrum didn't just outright kill. Seems weird. It also just occurred to me Stomping Tantrum stronger than Bulldoze. Ooh. We'll do 50. And then do proteins. Pretty close. HP not that far off. Heard a weird noise. Alright, alright, so that gives you that. I don't even remember what exactly we were looking for now. Where's my arrow's good. Oh, it's my cat playing with something. I thought it was the dog trying to eat something. Oh, you are atrocious. All right, we need drum beating, fake out, grassy glide, and then we have an open move slot. Where's Grassy Glide? I swear. I thought we learned that naturally. That's going to be an issue. Do I need the miracle seed actually? Not really. Yeah, I can make this work. Without Grassy Glide. Just a little more awkward. It really does throw me off that we don't get it naturally. So we'll just keep drum beating and protect over you. Oh wait, I need... Hang on. I need U-turn for one battle, but not for the other. So... yeah, this is fine. And then I'll drop U-turn for fake out. Oh, I can't swap. I will have to see how that goes. Go from there. Because I think arrow kills, does not kill Hari. So I do need U-turn. But I don't. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's fun when things fall apart because you don't verify. We got Raging Bull. I need Zen Headbutt. And then Aqua Jet's fine to keep. Over break. Yep. I don't need a fighting type, apparently. Well, I don't need a second fighting type. Let's go that way. Main split payback. I want you to have protect. For lefties. Do. Alright, so this should be fine. I need not anger point. I need intimidate. Need is a strong word. Don't Ooh, actually, that could be good to have. I don't use Rocket anyway, so that could be useful. And then you have Snow Warning. Yep, perfect. Okay, verifying some stats real quick. Never updated that one. Oops. Whoa. Whoa. Oop. And there's a dog on my foot. Oh, I need to change you to adamant so that you can actually take out the rev room. This is why we double check. Alright, so that one's now good. Tauros here. Actually has a little more attack. Oh, right, because I jacked up your EVs. Oops. I gave him a little more than he needed. That's fine. Let's see here. Rillaboom. A little more health. There we go. Defense. Good. Arrow. Whoop, speed is off. Ooh. Ooh, that was almost bad. Speed is off by 4. At 90. 4 should have been 90, I guess. Really wish we had more ways to reduce. This is pretty high. Atlas, how did you get a push pin? Do not choke. Sit there. I swear, sometimes animals just expire. Like, they eat things they're allergic to, dogs and chocolate kind of situation. They friggin' try to chew on thumbtacks. Come on. Okay, that should fix the speed problem. Might actually over. That's fine. You're good. I've got sturdy instead of overcoat on the thing, but it doesn't matter. We're not dying in one hit. 2, 2, 5. Special attack. Okay. All right. Let's see how this goes. Bum bum bum. I said that. Give me 1 minute. Let's actually prep these 3, I think. I think if I prep these 3, then we should be able to not have to come back. Should just be able to go. Their EVs are done. So I need Embor, Gengar. Yeah, Embor, Gengar, and Azu. And then I just have to find wherever the hell heck they are in this document. So these are the two that go back in the party. Well, I guess all of these are going to go back in the party, huh? Alright, Gengar. I need the expert belt, which I believe is on my Meowscarada. Yep. Goes on Gengar. Then Tauros, Beware is fine. Embor gets a set of lefties. I just need to start putting all these back in the bag. It was a walking berry. I thought he was holding a shuka berry for a second. I was like, what? Why would I do that? Because I didn't. You can keep holding that one. Okay. Nature change. Embor gets adamant. Okay. Azu gets impish. And then Gengar gets Calm. Okay. They are not leveled. That would have been very not okay to find out. Okay. So I was about to say, I don't think you needed that. You needed like a heap of berry. Yep. So known as the poison berry. Okay. Did that pretty easy. Well, we should actually probably start here. Let's start with Azu. And you play rough Aqua Jet. I don't think I need Aqua Tail, but I feel like I need to knock off less. I think it's okay. Power Rock. I found Embor first. I want Flame Charge, Brick Break, and Stomping Tantrum. I think I learned Flame Charge. Yeah. Flame Charge. Brick Break is better than Arm Thrust. For reliability. The fact that Gengar can learn Brick Break is strange to me. And then, which is actually bad Tantrum, but Stomping Tantrum. Yeah, we don't need the Flare Blitz. is the big thing there. All right, I need Shadow Ball, Energy Ball, and Psychic. There's, huh? Oh, you already know it. I was like, he definitely learns this. Psychic over T-Bolt, and then we'll take Shadow Ball over the other one. Power Rock. I also need to confirm my Ivies. Is my speed fast enough? No. Oh, I guess we're going Hidden Power Dark. Yeah, the fact that you can only do Hidden Power in this game via IVs still kind of sucks. You can't just be like, yeah, I want to be Hidden Power or whatever. Even if you had to pay someone to set the type, I'd be like, whatever, that's fine. All right, that should prep us for the following trainer. Following couple of trainers, actually. We should be able to do like 3 or, well, probably 3. 1, maybe 4. Looks like ads are rolling, so yeah. Hoping that we can move through this whole route in one go. That way we get some more action in the stream. All right. It occurred to me that we have not gotten our Saffron Gym encounter yet. So that will be something we want to do. We haven't got Rock Pearl, but that's by design. Yeah, Saffron was Charmander. We also haven't gotten a Celadon Game Corner or the Shiny. Yeah. I think that's the only ones we're missing. My dog is chasing his tail. All right. That's the team. Bum, bum, bum. And then we got 37 seconds worth of ads left. Oh, I hope this works. I hope it does. Because if it doesn't, this is going to suck. Going to suck. Oops. Alright. Yep. Alright, welcome back, everyone. We are going to try not to die. What do I want to get through? Didn't really think it was that hard of a concept. All right, this thing. All right, sand. Just kidding. We have snow warning. All right, we go to Fortress. This should be fake out. I think they're hard-coded to fake out. Turn 1. Which is what we want. And now the snow is falling. Doesn't really do anything for us. They're back to full health. We V-switch. No, my lefties! If only I was going to use them for the rest of the fight. Boop. Fortress gives us a safe switch into Aerodactyl, just as planned. Aerodactyl outspeeds everything on this team. Okay. For half a second, I thought I didn't give it loaded dice. We dual wing beat. Yeah, Mienfoo goes down. Okay. Snow keeps falling. Heliolisk. This is why we brought loaded dice Rock Blast. This thing has a Focus Sash. And normally has Sand Veil, which is why we wanted to get rid of the Sandstorm. Thus leading Vanillux. Here's number 4. I felt like that did a little extra damage. Alright, and here's Doug Trio. I feel the need to confirm. EV'd perfectly. For Bulldoze to kill. Alrighty. And that's round 1 down. We go straight into round 2. This guy has 1 Pokemon and Dracozolt. Now this thing has Sand Rush, which makes it kind of scary. Except for the part where we deny it having sand. And now Bolt Beak doesn't do ridiculous amounts of damage. And this is... Okay, we're good. I had it in doubles mode for a second. I was like, uh-oh. Ta-da. You know what? I feel like I might be falling into a trap here. Round 3. Showdown mode, I tried ban Bolt Beak. Did it also ban Vicious Rend? Couldn't even put Dracozolt Sig move on him. Didn't try it. Okay. Alright, this is one that I don't know what's going to happen here. Because we don't outspeed, but it can't kill because this is why we needed the Chardy Berry. It does switch. I kind of expected it to, but I wasn't sure if it would. We get a free Blizzard here. Which is nice. Sorry. Yama. It should be fake out. If it's not fake out, what happens? If it's not fake out, we survive a crit Drain Punch. It goes back to full HP. But if it is fake out, we're in a really good position. Because Doug Trio is also slower than us. Yep. He is still chasing his tail. Doug Trio is also slower than us, and then Dual Wing Beak kills. We're gonna go to here, and if it's Drain Punch, we have to switch. If not, we're fine. Heck yeah. Ow. I mean, yeah, that hurts so much. Oh, this is the wrong Hari. I was like, wait, what? This guy, 80. Oh, hang on. What did you do with Blizzard? You did 13. Hang on, I might have been wrong. We're still okay to crit Drain Punch, and we should be able to recover afterward. Or we should be able to kill afterward, and then keep go. Oh, Heavy Slam. Heavy Slam kills. I think. Heavy Slam kills. That's a problem. 2/12 is 1/6. So would be at 10/12. Is 83%. Oh. I think we got it. Based off of that, that's 2/12. So that's 10/12, and that's 83%. Which is right in the range. That was a max roll Blizzard is what that was. Come on. Oh, it's so tight. Oh. That soundbite's gonna get taken out of context. Woo! All right, and then we do a wing beat again. Okay. Woo. That was close. If we didn't... Okay. Yeah, if we hadn't have gotten the high roll there, it would have been a... Like, we have to swap and then do some other stuff. We would have been okay. It just would have been really annoying. It was a safer play to go to Beware. What I actually should have done is check before that, yeah. Alright, we Pokevile. So that's the back down. Now we need... This is where we need Gengar. Vanillux. Tauros, who's already in the team, and Beware. And according to this, that's it. Good mons to have as backup, I would say Emboar. Over Arrow. Just because he can take certain hits better. Although having Arrow's not bad. Well, we have Gengar, so it's fine. Gengar has Levitate in this, so it acts as our ground immunity. As our flying type, essentially. Yeah, Vanillux is here to once again get rid of the sand. And we do have Protect. Alright. This is where we want... Oh, I didn't put high horsepower on you. We still want U-turn. Yeah, I think that's a fine moveset. Okay. I don't know. I don't think Vanillux needs a Charty Berry. I think that's just left over from the last fight. Honestly, I think if I go Fire Fang or an Aqua Berry, it might be better. Now that I'm actually looking at this. Incorrect. doing Fire Fang. Or an Aqua Berry eliminates Fire Fang and makes it go Body Press. I don't want it to go Body Press. I would much rather Last Respects. Is what it is. Because that way I could get a free switch into Beware, but say la vie. In that case, I think what we do is just a citrus berry. Wrong direction. There we go. Alright. And then you still get your miracle seed. Okay. I need to confirm Gengar. Here's Tauros, Beware, Embor. Okay, I don't have it. Here, hang on. I was hoping I did. Alright, Gengar lead. Custom set. And then everyone else is already in here. Just a question of finding them. Tauros, Beware. There we go. Okay. With that, I now need to confirm Gengar. 194, 168, 45. Cool. Okay. So. Alright. Here's trainer number 2. I count those others as trainer 1 altogether, because, like, why wouldn't I? Kind of thing. They're all in one group, so. This thing can't do, like, anything to us. So we're going to fire off a Shadow Ball. It does U-turn. Go into Houndstone. Go into Houndstone. Go into Houndstone. Gigalith is not what I wanted to see. Gigalith can only hit us with one move. Ooh. I don't think that matters. Because of the sand. No, but it was really close. This is always Stone Edge. So what we do is we go into Warby. Oh, no, sorry. We go here. We go into Tauros, who also resists. This is why I brought 2 fighting types. Because Tauros can eat the Stone Edge here. Intimidate's helpful. Does it crit? Nope. We take a little chip. 71% with Raging Bowl. 3. That's a 4th. We're not guaranteed. I'm actually going to protect here. Because... No, I don't think it ever explodes. It never explodes here. At least it shouldn't. We killed anyway, so it doesn't matter. 71 was the low roll. So... I needed a slightly higher roll, but yeah, it's not that bad. 75% chance to Oko. Houndstone. I actually don't know what this goes for. It should be Last Respect. I need to get rid of the sand at this point. It is Last Respect, okay. 60. I did 60 damage. I think that makes it 100 base power, right? Yeah. So Last Respects is stronger than Fire Fang, which should go Last Respects. I don't know if it understands that though. I'm gonna Protect and Scout. Forgot I'm faster now. But yeah, perfect. We go into Warby here, who is immune to Last Respects. Did that scouting turn really gain me anything? No, because I probably would have. Well, it was Fire Fang. I might have stayed in actually, because we could take one. We could actually take two. Payback here is really good. Fire Fang. Ow. Payback does a lot of damage here. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think it would do that much. I think it might be better to switch to Embor here. Because Embor can't be burned. This is a different Embor than what I have, though. I have the later route, Embor. No. Yeah, Embor walls Rose Raid. Does not wall the Selgor, though, which is what I needed to look at. But a Selgor gets walled by Gengar. So I think I just swap to him. Hit a Flame Charge. Then swap to Gengar. But at that point, why don't I just hit a... Yeah, at that point, why don't I just hit a Payback? There's no real reason to hurt Embor. Rose Raid. Yeah, Rose Raid hits real hard here. It's got HP Fire. Should be HP Fire, but I do want to confirm. Sleep Powder. Okay. If I go to Rillaboom, I'm immune to the Sleep Powder. I'm not faster than the Rose Raid. I'm immune to the Sleep Powder bait. Oh, it doesn't have Sludge Bomb. I would bait Weather Ball. How fast is Vanilla? $174. Too slow for Rose Raid. HP Fire doesn't hurt that bad. 30%. I take less damage from Giga Drain. If I want to bait Giga Drain, I need to go to you. Or potentially Embor. Nope. Wait. Yeah. Embor also baits Giga Drain. That never goes Giga Drain here. If anything, it's HP Fire. We get to drop that attack stat too. That's super important. There's the sleep powder I expected. Lets me switch to here. On the Giga Drain, which does... Oh, it actually did less than I thought it would because I still had grassy terrain on. Psychic. This is why we needed the expert belt. Perfect kill. And then a cell door. Which can't really touch Gengar. Alright. Shadow Ball. It's in panic mode. That's 20% of its health gone. 50-50 shot. Miss it. Go figure. But if it's gonna sit there and go panic mode, we're just gonna swap here. Well, doesn't matter. There's no crit world that kills us. I was just gonna conserve some HP, but there's no reason to. That's the last mon. Alright. 2 trainers down. 2 to go. The next one's a little trickier. This is everyone's favorite one, by the way. By that, I mean the bane of my existence. Beware. And Embor. Now, in theory, these are the only mons that we need. I shouldn't need anyone else. We'll see how that goes. Having Vanillux is a solid idea. I have 2 mons that resist Ironhead. I think I did my best to avoid these guys. That meant going down the right side instead. Yeah, so last time we went down the right side, and it was we went down Route 12 and 13, which wasn't too bad, but last time we had a rain setter. I think I had some way of dealing with the weather, and this time all we have is a hail setter, or a snow setter. And so I can't remove the weather, but I can remove the sandstorm on this route. So I feel like this one's the better option. If we had like Wingle, if we had Pelipper, we would be going down the other route probably. I also feel like this route has a lot of not as difficult trainers like rapid fire, and the other route has significantly more obnoxious trainers. Some of them rely on RNG, blizzard freezes, and that kind of thing. I'm not trying to stall. I don't need fake out in this fight. Well, in theory. Cool. I do want to protect. And I need Drain Punch. And U-turn. So I think that leaves Drum Beating. Nope, need that. I think I actually do drop Fake Out. I don't think it's going to do a whole lot for me. Because turn 1, we kill. Like, that's the strat. Turn 1, kill. So. And then. You get Stomping Tantrum, right? You also pop it. This guy resists to... It resists Iron Head, and that's it. But it also has Intim, which is good. Might actually be worth it to grab Gara. Gara would be good here. That way I can pivot. Yeah. Having Gara as a backup in Tim is good just in case. Did I already build you? Oh, perfect. And you're built how I need to. And I think it can learn Stomping Tantrum over this guy. They share similar roles in this case, aka being immune to ground. Oh. Oh, I only have one rare candy. Yeah, if I had thought that through a little more, I would have put Gara on the team. In theory, we don't need Gara, but just in case, it never hurts to have the backup plan. One, two, three. Yeah, we now have 3 resist to Iron Head, which is really good. Do I not have another set of lefties somewhere? Did I never go back and get it? Oh no, there it is. I think that will be more helpful. And I'm gonna give you a Baribi berry. Berry that everyone forgets about, because why would you ever use it? And we've used it 3 times for some reason. Alright, do I need the Miracle Seed here? I don't remember. No. Not at all. Okay. So I'm going to take the Miracle Seed off. And I think I would actually rather... No, you're... Hang on. I have to check. River Room. Oh. This is where you need the keep a berry. Let's go smooth. Poison. Here, take this. That was almost bad. That was almost really bad. There we go. Because I have to survive a crit. Is the plan, at least. Okay. Alright. You have that Tantrum. You have Bulldoze. I would rather Tantrum if I can get it on there. Of course, it's never where we stop. It's Temper Flare. I went right by it. Just completely avoided it. Alright. You can get it. I need... Bruise and Headbutt. Temper Flare would work, actually. Not as well, but Temper Flare will work for Gara. Dropping Bulldoze because we will have grassy terrain up. So that's not very helpful. Okay. Let's try not to wipe here this time, shall we? It only took us like a week and a half, I think, to get back here. No, maybe it was only a week. It's not my fault. You don't show up for the actual battle part. We've done like 3. Grassy Surge. All right, we go drum beating. Oh, you switch. Scizor. That's what I thought. Okay, so I dropped the speed. This is definitely X Scissor. This is a little awkward. I lied. This is U-turn. It doesn't have X Scissor. So if I go to Warby, ooh, I gave you Freeze Dry. I gave you Freeze Dry. Where's my Vanillite? Whatever this thing is. Okay. Oh, it could be knockoff. It could be knockoff. I'm gonna protect and scout. Because if it's knockoff, okay. I need my berry. If it's knockoff, I want to go to Embor. Yes. Ow. All right. Now we're faster than the Scizor. Oh, the drum beating. I was trying to figure out where he took damage from. I forgot I hit him. And we flame charge. Okay. Bye-bye. Bull Rush. Such a good ability. Speed goes up. This could be Swampert, which is not great for me. This is probably Swampert. Yep. Could just be Flip Turn. Don't know. I'm okay with that. Not really, but it could have been a lot worse. I don't really want to go to sleep here. I don't really have a choice. I have to drum beating. This is my only counter to Swampert, though. I lied. This is also a counter to Swampert. I still don't want to go to sleep. And now I get rid of the annoying Sandstorm, too. There's the Stealth Rock I was afraid of. Nothing really wants to switch in on me, which is good. Freeze Dry. Bye-bye. Yeah, the Stealth Rock is... What? was the lowest roll possible. Go figure. I didn't actually confirm that count, so yeah, that sucks to be me. I can't really use the Gyarados Intim maneuver now. This should be Iron Head. Can I think an Iron Head? Yeah, sure. So, oh, I can easily tank an Iron Head. My issue is, can I tank a Gunk Shot? Can I tank a +1 Gunk Shot? So I have to switch here. Yeah, I think it's gonna do the stupid thing again. The haha, I'm strong. Yep. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna U-turn. That's not great, but not horrible. If it had hit, we would have been in a lot worse position. Because I just broke his air balloon. Alright, so we swap here. He is at +1 after the Intim. Stones dig into me, that's fine. Snow drops. Bad tantrum. Gunk shot. Yeah. What? There's no shot. I have no one with priority. This is definitely a gunk shot. Oh, I do. Okay. This isn't toxic poison, right? This is just normal poison. Poisoning the target. Okay. Divided by 8 is 25. Okay. Thing doesn't have pursuit. Okay. This is why we kept Drain Punch. knock off. We lose our lefties. Bonk. Okay. That was a little scuffed, if I'm being honest. I wasn't sure if they would switch because they didn't switch last time, and I planned for that. And then, yeah, that swamp root was a weird situation. Okay. We're just going to look at the next trainer now. And take just a... Oh, I think the next trainer is actually easier. Alright. So the plan is we lead Vanillite. Vanillux, whatever this thing's name is. We lead with Invite, holding... This is a Charty Berry. Need a Charty Berry? No. Honestly, I think a Cherry Berry would be better. Because their lead has T-Wave. Okay. We need Azu with Akiba, which I think it already has. Azu with Akiba. I need Arrow with an Expert Belt that it'll have to pull off of Gengar. Okay. And then Fortress. That's it. Supposedly. What we could do... Yeah. Alright, I need... First off, I need something on you. You hit the Kiba Berry. You had one of the leftovers. Honestly, you're just good here. Most of the team's physical attackers. The entire team, other than I guess Greninja, is a physical attacker. Yes. Where did you go? Complains that he doesn't get to see fights, leaves during fight. All right. Gengar is actually needed on the team. Okay. Here we go. So the plan is to use Freeze Dry on the Stunfisk. I think you need Aqua. You have Aqua Jet. You need... Nothing else. Play rough Aqua Jet to protect is it. You have your expert spell. Okay. But you need U-turn instead of bulldoze. Let's do that. U-turn arrow is so good. And then Fortress needs Volt Switch. Shocking. Pun intended. I don't really know what to give Gengar. Like, I guess nothing is fine, but here's a citrus, I guess. There. Okay. Did have freeze dry, right? Okay. Face the world breaks. Here we go. You just bumped me. Oops. Stun fist. So, Sandstorm rages. Warning proc. There we go. I'm gonna freeze dry here. Okay. Yeah, good damage. Now that it's seen freeze dry, it shouldn't want to switch, right? Supposed to be a 2-hit. Blizzard seals it. It's just like a. What comes out here? That was a choice. This is where I really wish we had old hail, not freaking snow. That would have been great right there. It would have. I could have protected, broken the sturdy. All right. I think the best move here is. I don't think they bring out Greninja. I think it would be Dracovish or Beedrill. If it's Beedrill I want to kill. Show me Beedrill. Got it wrong. It doesn't have a It doesn't have a super effective move, so I didn't think it would go here. What are you going for? U-turn. I should eat that. Right? Of course. At least we get to hit it, I guess. Damage. I can't afford to take another hit like that. I have to go to Azu. Ice Beam's fine. Where's my Ozzy? I don't have Ozzy. Okay. Give me a moment. Azu. Alright. Aquajet the skills. Okay. Poison jab is 44%. 66. We die to poison jab. Should always be poison jab. All of my tabs are all over the place right now. It's killing me a little bit. Was always drill run. There's my arrow. We are pushing our luck. We detect for recovery. Yep. I have a feeling that I might need to do some shenanigans with this guy again. V-switch, just a little chippies. Go into arrow, which is painful. We lose a quarter of our health. Pressure's on. A dual wing beat. That's not good. U-turn does a lot of damage. My only issue is Azu takes quite a bit here. Vanillix loses a quarter of its health on switch. Vicious Rend is another quarter. And I can freeze try to kill. The problem with Azu is that it's slower than Dracovish. So like right now, I'm about to take... I'll take an eighth of my health. Which is what, 12%? So I'll be at 59%. And then I get hit with Vicious Rend. Weak. For 15%. I get 44 left. And then I get hit with Strong. We should live. And I only have to hit one player left to kill. Oh, no, that's even to a crit. Yeah, that's even to strong crit. Vicious friend. I can't bring Arrow back in. That Mega Beedrill is going to be a pain. Vicious friend. Okay. Where's the weak? Here's the strong. Oh, we were definitely dead to crit. Beedrill. I don't need to sack yet, but we are getting into that. Into that location. Protecting doesn't do anything here. I went drill run. Random move, so. Detect for recovery. I could go into Beware here. Beware actually takes everything pretty okay. Yeah, here's drill run. And Beware doesn't really care about the rocks. So that's helpful. Swap in, take a little chibis, recover. Okay. Now I pay back. Okay. Kill? Nice. Okay. Little more scuffed than I thought it would be. This is why we brought Gengar. Because now we can just Shadow Ball. Ooh. Huh. Elbow still tried to proc. Do we know it would do that? Yeah, that could have gone very badly. Okay. We do get an encounter here. I have no idea what's on 17 off the top of my head. The wrong window. Oh, come on. Okay, 17. Torkoal. Torkoal is on 17, along with Wheezing, which is actually pretty good. If we go at night, I think we have to go during the day. If we really want the Torkoal, because Turtonator is another option. Can Turtonator get ground? Shell Armor, Magma Armor, and Valiant Shield. Raises defense on entry. Oh. I think they meant Dauntless. Does Magma Armor only prevents Frostbite? What an ability. I lean toward the nighttime encounter still. I would much rather Torkoal, but we can get Torkoal somewhere else. On Route 14. We just have to be a little careful about. And if we don't want the Torkoal, we go for Pelipper. Yeah. Okay. So we need Houndoom, but we also need a prep for the next set of fights. Although, if I get Torkoal, that might change the strat. Because the next set of fight is in rain. Set of fights is in rain. I don't know if it does change it, because I have Vanillux on all the teams. And the goal would be to get Vanillux in. Is Torkoal easier to get in than Vanillux? I don't really think so. Yeah, we're going to wait on that. We're just going to stick to the plan as opposed to rehashing everything. So we want in the first set, we want Emboar. Well, we do want this one. We want Parasect. Vanillux. Golisopod. I think I wanted Arrow. Put it over there for now. Oh, and Garganackle. Okay. That's it. Let's take a look. I think Emboar is the same. Yeah. Except for the defense moves into special defense. Let's start there. I have to wipe Parasect. No, I don't. Lo and behold, there's only a few ways to build a Parasect, so. Fight. I just have Parasect labeled as HP here. But the next one I actually have labeled as Spadette. If I lied, maybe we do have to reset Parasect a little bit. Yeah, because I figured I built it defensively. Vanillux, 252 defense, 200 speed. I think that's what it already is. Okay. Golisopod, I actually need built specially. 50-50 shot. 50-50 shot gets it wrong 100% of the time. Garganackle. Yep. I need Spadef. Okay. So that handles those. And the last slot is free. So based off of the team. There's a few options. You tank a hurricane. You eat the. I see. Okay. I'm seeing the vision again. Okay. Oh, but give the Goba Berry, thank you. Ballista gets a walk-in. Walk-in berry, and then I don't really have anything for Gengar. I think Gara would actually well. Yeah, I think Gara's not bad. Built the same way, I think. No stealth rocks in this fight, so. And the Intem will kind of help. Eventually. Alright. As for natures, Embor should be adamant. I think it is, but. Parasect I have is impish. Okay. The Nilux is bold, which I think you already are. Listopod is careful, which I know you aren't. As is you. Alright, that gets us through there. Starting with Garg. We check ability and move. Salt gear recover. That good. First impression, good. Emergency exit as always. Vanilla needs freeze dry, blizzard protect, and icicle spear. I don't think we need icicle spear. I think that was just on there. Nothing on this team really cares about icicle spear. Spore, sappy seed. I've got leech life. I want bullet seed. Bum, bum, bum. All right. Flame charge, arm thrust, and stomping tantrum. I know you have arm thrust and flame charge. You have brick break. Ooh, glad I looked. And then you also need loaded dice. Okay. Oh, I did not level Parasect. Probably not Garganacl either. Or Galissapod. Okay. Let's make sure all these are in the calc then. So, Embor. Embor is now 252 into the death. Parasect. Nowhere to be seen. Next to do Boros. Good to go. Nuzlocke is as it was. Galissapod. Does not have a custom set. Yay. Alright. Pretty simple. Careful item. Berry. First impression. Right. And then guard. Garganacl didn't actually have any moves. Well, the only one that really mattered, right, is Saltier. Okay. This is gonna be fun, I promise. Oh wait, I forgot that's for this trainer. We have one immediately following, but I need to shuffle some stuff around, so we'll be fine to just do it. Then I have to shuffle some more around. Yay. I tried to do it like minimum shuffling, but sometimes you just got to. He crashes pretty good. Whoop. Not this way. Pokemon are unique. Our world begs to differ. Absolutely. Okay. Ooh. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, that's who we're supposed to be fighting, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, we're good. I thought it was a random thing, and then I was like, oh, wait, that's the Route 18. This is fine. All right, we're going to use Arm Thrust. One hit. Bye-bye. You okay? It was a very loud noise. Men. I don't know what this is. This is random between Hurricane and Hydro Pump, which is a really bad combination of random moves. I don't have a good mon to tank those. That's a lie. I have Gareth. Gyarados. Yeah, that's awesome. Gyarados. Elements. Yeah. I know I'm 252. I didn't push his... Spadef, which is clearly a poor choice now. I also forgot what it used last turn. I think it used Hurricane. I think that's 2 Hurricanes. Got the confused. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, let that off. So we got Hurricane and Hydro Pump. I am confused. This should always be Hurricane, though. Which means I can go into Calcs. Yep, there's the 3rd Hurricane. Fine. Hydro Pumps should start now. Protect against the first Hydro Pump. I just don't want to line up. Okay. I didn't make sure that you had dry skin. Okay. Shift. Hydro Pump fails, but does take a power point. This is always Hurricane. 4. I don't remember how many power points this thing has. Does get the confusion. Max of 16. Gross. think Hydro Pump's only 8. Three. Hydro Pump is in fact 8. Like 1 Hurricane. Now I can't like continuously do that because I need Parasect or something else, but oh. Interesting. What does Whiscash wish to do here? Waterfall. Always waterfall. I guess it could Earthquake. Earthquake's fine too. Nom 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 nom. Alright, so this is where life gets fun. What we're gonna try and do is Sappy Seed. Yeah, what we're gonna try to do is Sappy Seed, because it might just be like, nothing works. Okay, perfect. Show me Salamence. That's actually what I really wanted to see. I'm gonna do like 2 damage to it. Don't get me wrong. But it sets Leech Seed, which is what I wanted. So now we get just a little bit of chip damage all the time on Mence. And I can protect here to eat yet another Hurricane. We're up to 7. Block Calc here. Eating number 8. Nice. I feel like these numbers are off. Go figure. This is always Hydro Pump. Oh, yeah, I actually forgot about the Leech Seed recovery too. Heck yeah. Because of the Leech Seed recovery, I'm actually going to go to Asgard here. We're in that 4th. Right? Nope. They just swapped. I wonder if they're out of Hydro Pump. Did I miscount Hydro Pump? I don't know what you go. I feel like this might be Dragon Dance. I think this is Dragon Dance. Never Earthquake. If it is Dragon Dance, not that big of a deal. It is. Okay. So it's a +1. +1. It was already faster anyway. Big deal. Sappy Seed again? Or a Spore? I'm going to go Spore. I was hoping. So I now know that it wants to click Bounce. Right? Part of the reason why we brought Protect. So, Bounce fails. I'm actually going to swap this way. I think. Because even at +1... Yeah, at +1, the Whiscash does nothing. To us over here, we know this is never Freeze Dry. Or never Freeze Dry. Never Waterfall, which is the highest damage move that he has. Okay, well, I guess I got rid of the rain at least. I don't know what to do here. So we protect. Hurricane. That's number 9. Oh, and it just missed. Nice. The advantage of not having it in the rain. Okay. I don't know what it does here. Okay, so it does swap out. I think it's out. Otherwise, it would have clicked. Something, right? So I guess that one wasn't PowerPoint Max for some reason. Swap here. Dragon Dance. I think it goes bounce. We'll try to hit a spore. Bounce. Fine. I'm gonna protect. And then I'm gonna go for another spore. That's fine. This is a guaranteed sleep turn, so we Sappy Seed. We protect here. Let's just go ahead and swap to Asgard. Even if it hits a hurricane, we'll be pretty okay. So, okay, pretty okay was not. I was looking at hydro pump damage, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so was not out of hurricanes. I'm actually going to assume that that's 9 right now, and we're going to go off of that. So this should always be hurricane again. And then it should be out, I think. Dragon Pulse. Okay. And question mark. I'm going to Salt Cure. Get predicted. Big damage here. Not here. Hang on. Bam. Do I protect? I'm built specially, not physically. We're not in the rain anymore. Oh, Waterfall does so much damage. I always go protect here. There's so much damage. Oh, that's Dragon Dance. Okay, well. Whatever. Waterfall fails. It takes a bunch of chip. Ice Sport again. Okay. And it just dies in the air, so. Down goes Whiscash. Storm. Oh, it's got like Ice Beam, right? Nope. No, it doesn't. I'm gonna Sappy Seed. This'll do some damage. Yeah. Okay. Easy. And now the Ments. I really wish I hailed dealt chip damage. We'd be out of this. Although I would also be taking chip, I guess. Hurricane. I think that was 10, maybe. I don't know anymore. Go to Calcs. I don't know what's going on. Gonna protect. I assume this is Dragon Pulse. Nope, Hydro Pump. Okay. I don't know anymore. It's just acting real weird. It'll stop using both of them eventually. I protect for fear of Hydro Pump. That might be its last Hydro Pump. Nope. There's that one. Hurricane. Is it? How much does it do with that? There's the Dragon Pulse finally. Okay, so it should be out of hurricanes. The question is it out of Hydro Pumps? Nope. Hydro Pump is 42%, so we're good at this point. There's an Earthquake finally. We eat. Not gonna lie, not quite as well as I thought. Alright, that was a really weird... I don't know why it wasn't going for the big damage moves. It's very strange. Okay. Next fight. We need Arrow, Parasect built as it is. Blastoise and Vanillix with a slight twist. I see. Alright. I think the only person that needs... Well, hang on. Maybe Arrow does. Arrow's good. Parasect's good. I need Blastoise now. And I think that's it. I need to edit Vanillix. Things that would be good here. Lean toward Gengar could be pretty good. I think Garganacl could do some work. Maybe not. Looking at that again. Go Fortress for the slow V switches. I think that's good. Okay. Alright, so what I need from Vanillix... Oh, excuse me. Is... Nope. There you are. The 56 that is currently in a HP to go to special attack. Apparently that's it. Though looking at the team... yeah, no, that's okay. Very weird. Blastoise, though, needs HP and Spadef, which it might have. Modest nature, never mind. Actually, yeah. Weird. Gotta change that nature. No, you're good. Huh. Weird. Bag. The def is zinc. Wait, I don't need def. I need special. What do I need on this thing? Special attack. Calcium. That was the wrong button. Okay. I don't actually have Parasect in this list. Oh, I do. Never mind. Why is Parasect in this list? Oh, just in case I want to get cheeky. Did not put the load dice back. Shocking. No one. Oh, I also need Vanillix to have a modest nature. Not whatever it is. Blastoise also needs to be calm. Parasect is already impish, and Arrow's already adamant, so that's fine. Major. Says calm. I think careful would be better, actually, because I'm going to be using physical attacks, believe it or not. Right, items. Give the Blastoise. I actually can't hold the Blastoise here. I needed something to make this a little bit more consistent. Okay. Less RNG heavy. Also need to go level Blastoise. Okay. Bag TMs. There was one we got a very long time ago that I don't think I have ever used in this run or any of the others. Overall, like, it's useful, but it's more restricted on who can use it. Mostly because it's a physical move. And given to mostly special attackers. Thankfully, Blastoise. A little bit of both. I'll keep Water Pulse just because of move, but yeah. Okay. Plan's pretty simple. Slow flip with Blastoise to ruin someone's day. So Arrow didn't get changed. But for some reason I overrode it. Very irritating. Aerodactyl. Set. Yep, that's it. Parasect, same as it was. Blastoise. Oh, that missed. There we go. Blastoise, and then Vanillix. Already shifted over. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so this is an interesting one. Yes. Okay. So what we're going to do is confirm some stats, starting with Vanillix, because that's what I have pulled up. Ooh. Oh, I don't actually need the modest nature. Huh. Okay. It's fine. This is saying that it's bold. It's fine. What are you currently holding? Leftovers? I'm actually going to swap that out for Never Melt Ice. Gives me a good option everywhere, essentially. So that's good. Perfect. You having you're just there for moral support. I don't know. There's definitely something better than Gengar to bring, but I can't immediately tell you what it would be. Probably just Snorlax. If I'm being honest, it's a Snorlax. And it's very quick to build. Because it's a Snorlax. With that sassy nature. The only time I think I've ever not gotten sassy on a Snorlax was when I was having to fight like a Hatterene. And I was like, well, I can outspeed that for once. Oh, wait. I forgot. I actually went through and... I can't believe I did that. I specifically went through and got everyone up to 31 IVs, so we wouldn't have to worry about that. And then I came in here anyway. Just HP and Spadef. It's a Snorlax. You build it as a tank. You make people hate their lives. And you win fights. Zinks are right here. Crunch and Body Slam are the play here. Okay. Crunch, Body Slam, Rest, Amnesia, I think. Or probably maybe Protect and Amnesia. Ox Snarl. Relearn. Body Slam. Should never have forgotten that one. I know you naturally learn Crunch, but I don't know when. Right there. High horsepower might be... No, it's not better. I had to think. Okay. And then I send Amnesia. Okay. I don't know if I have a leftovers. I think I do. Also really weird when you think about it. A leftovers is a correct saying in Pokemon. Nowhere else. Oh, right. I think that does everything. All right. Let me confirm that speed stat real quick. Actually, 1 point faster. That's fine. It's just as hard. You have Rock Blast. U-turn. I don't think it really matters. I think it just needs Rock Blast. Rock Blast, yeah, that's fine. Rock Blast was the important thing there. Because Arrow gets to take 1 kill and then dip. Alright. So we want to go this way. Irritating. Forgot that they're on either side of this, and you have to go down here. Bonk. Thought there was someone right in there. Boop. All right, Route 18. You also get an encounter here, but up the stairs, please. Dedenne. Dedenne for more Peko. Alright, here's this bird keeper. Forgot what their class was called for a second. Alright, here we go. This is my turf. Cramorant. As is very common, I have found for some reason, Cramorants really like to hold a sash. One. Woohoo. This is why, yeah, to guarantee that kill, we needed the loaded dice. This should be Mantine. Yeah, I was like, if it's not, that's just a free kill for us. So I wouldn't complain. This should always be Hydro Pump. Yep. I almost switched through Parasect because it's always Hydro Pump, but that always baits Hurricane. And then we have to do some weird stuff. So what we're going to do first is fake out. Free chip. Always get your free chip. Now we flip turn. Tank a Hurricane. This is why we didn't want to tank 2. Because we can only hold 1 Person Berry. And that's there. Oop. Just a little bit more chip. Don't really need it. Just fun to have. And more importantly, it gets us for free into Vanillix, who gets rid of the rain water. Thus allowing us to now outspeed this Mantine and kill with Freeze Dry. Oh, yeah. Decidueye makes sense. Decidueye wants to go Spirit Shackle. We go Blizzard. Hurricane. Ooh, hadn't considered Hurricane Confusion. Okay, we get the kill. That's not great, though. Nidoqueen wants to use Earth Power or Sludge Wave. Random option. I think Arrow would take both. Did I say Earth Power or Sludge Wave? Bait's Thunder, though, which I don't want to do. This thing has Sheer Force, Life Orb, so I think this might just be a Snorlax moment. I don't remember if I gave you Thick Fat. I did. Nice. I don't think I actually gave that. I think I rolled that. Not that it really matters. I mean, this thing hits pretty hard still, if I'm being honest. Definitely should have gone with that. Something. Don't know what I should have gone with. High horsepower. Should have gone with high horsepower. I was struggling. So the only advantage of going here first is that I could eat the Sludge Wave. And specifically bait the Earth Power. This is just safer. And now I definitely bait Sludge Wave. Oh, that doesn't really help, though. Trying to figure out how to get back into Vanilla if I need to. I don't think I'll need to, because I can protect here. Sheer Force removes the poison chance. So that's actually really beneficial for us. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a slog. Just trying to make sure that we don't get crit into crit range. Yeah, I really hadn't even considered the fact that it might go for the confusion chance. We got a little lucky there. Probably should have put a Persim on it. Yeah, if I had put a Persim on, we would have been fine. Never punished, I guess. And... boop. Okay. Another one down. Take a look at the next one. The next one... oh, the next one's the fun one. Hang on. This one's a fun one. So what we want to do is like take things off of people so that I don't leave them on. Okay. Go to the PC. Check out what we have. We want Rillaboom. We want Vanillite. We want Blastoise, and we want Emboar. Yep. I don't know if Fortress is better. So I lean toward Tentacruel. Because the next one's a double battle. And it's a little tight, if I'm being honest. Oh crap, did that rely on Grassy Glide? No, Drum Beating. Ooh. Oh, my heart. Okay. So what we need to do is make sure that everyone is where they should be. You should be at 232 speed EVs, and you are not. Okay, we got to go back. Oh, well. I was... Oh, we had to go back for Vanillux anyway. While we're here, we'll go ahead and heal. This is not healing. Once everyone's actually at level cap. So you need to be jolly. Vanillux needs to be timid. And then I think everyone else is fine. It says Embor's adamant. I think he might be input right now. Nope, adamant. Cool. Alright, we heal up. And then we go mess with everyone's stuff. Snorlax, I forgot the name, is fine the way he is. You in particular. That's great. Blastoise is great. Vanillux is not. I need 40 more speed, which is just gonna essentially drop all of that special attack out. Yeah. Oh, you only get 6 extra, right? Well, it'll work for me, because I don't actually need to be 252. I just need 4. Okay. Okay. And then for Rillaboom, I need 232 speed. And it doesn't say anything about like defense. So dropping all of that because everything in here is a special attacker. Let me run these calcs real quick just to be sure. Vanillux, double battles. Where's Gorilla? 232 speed, 232 speed, jolly nature, Pikachu. Pikachu dash. So freaking annoying. They got just 36%, which is a lot. And we do outspeed by 1 point, which is the important part. And then Vanillux. Dash. Everything. Deals 60%. There is a world that kills. Oh, hang on, I've never melt ice on. Supposed to have a person berry. That's better. Now we never kill on the first turn, which is what we want. Because then on the second turn, we pick up the kill. Very, very cleanly, I might add. Okay. So I don't need attack investment, which is what I wanted to confirm, but Vanillux needs... Ooh. Vanillux needs 240. There we go. Where Where'd it go? Right. And then I've got defense in here, but that doesn't make sense. I think everything in here is a special attacker. So I really want Spadef. Make sure we eat attacks as best we can. Then I'll put the 12 in HP. Yeah, that's good. $232. That's good enough right there. You have defense. I think that's good. Why do I need something have a confusion chance here? I'll check that out in a second. Yeah, that'll work. I really don't need the special attack. Dang. Zinx. Actually need to check with Rillaboom. I think Rillaboom has 2 HP. 32. 32 plus 22. 254. So I think if I max out my Spadef, I think I'm good. I think I max out my Spadef first, and then I dump into speed. And I think it's actually perfect. Ow. See if my math was right. Heck yeah. Yeah, so that's good. I'll dump that in HP just for safety. You're good. You're good. Okay. Now, it says that I want a person berry, but there's no reason that I see to need a person berry. If anything, yeah, 40. See the 40% from bouncing bubble. I don't need this person berry. Don't get it. I don't want to run Never Melt Ice. Well, it has the potential to deal too much damage to the Pikachu. Also doesn't really help me at all. So I guess lefties is okay. Did I have an item on Rillaboom? I feel like Miracle Seeds needed. Yachi Berry, actually. That makes sense too. Bunch of ice types. Yeah. I don't know what Blastoise is supposed to be holding either. Person probably just from the last fight. Definitely from the last fight. Here you go. You need loaded dice. Guaranteed to kill on the Hisuian Gudra. Okay. Double check levels. Check. Everyone should be good now. Do you have fake out? No. Glad I looked. I need U-turn. I don't need... I don't need Drain Punch. I need Drum Beating, U-turn, and fake out. You need to have Freeze Dry and Blizzard Freeze Dry Protect. You need to have Fake Out, Flip Turn. Not really. Arm Thrust. Okay. We're good. Doesn't really need Flip Turn, by the way, is what I meant there. So, yeah, this one's going to be a little interesting. And I don't think there's really potential for it to go super sideways, which is pretty impressive for a double battle. Those are normally like, yeah, so many things can go wrong. I think even a couple of crits were okay. I hate that you go slower sideways. Like, why? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the Infinite Repel. Make sure it's on. Grab this. Didn't know what it was, but maybe it would be useful. Alright, here we go. How do you like my Dragon Call? Says the dude with one. I guess technically he's got two. Doesn't lead with a dragon. Alright, they whack an all-invite. Grassy Surge goes up. Snow Warning gets rid of the rain. They got the Pikachu and Blizzard. Oh, crit's bad. The one time a crit is bad. Because now the Pikachu dies. Oh, Indorilla? I think I can work with that. That's gonna hurt. Alright. Ooh, Frostbite's not great. Udra hits the field. Udra hurts Vanillux quite a bit, but we are at full health. Puts us in a pretty good position, I think. Kind of. So I drum beating the Milotic here to kill it, I think. It's over a 12th down, which is what, 8? 1 divided by 12 is 8%. So I can't guarantee that we kill here. The odds are very, very good. But it's safest to just run with the plan. Because Vanillux is safe to a crit here. Let's see. Okay, we do kill. That at least means Gudra takes full, like, single target damage here. Not bad. Maybe we'll get Frostbite. We did not get Frostbite. Cinderella? Okay. That's really weird. They really don't like Rilla for some reason. I'm gonna U-turn here and freeze dry. Is not how this turn's really supposed to go. Okay. I forgot they're speed tying. I was like, what? All right. We just... Yeah, this has like thrown everything off. Yeah, we just go to Pi here. We always live a crit. Okay. We always lived a crit. Yeah, the crit turn 1 wasn't supposed to happen, and this was supposed to be a lot smoother. But I guess it works. I don't need to protect. I'm just gonna hard swap into Squirt. Yeah, we're good. This is why we have loaded dice. Ooh. There was a reason I didn't want to use Hammer Arm, and I don't remember why. Maybe it didn't kill from 100. Might not have killed from full. Sometimes the rounding on Arm Thrust is a little funky. So even though it and Hammer Arm are the same base power, technically, with loaded dice, Arm Thrust will deal a little more damage. Okay. Okay. The next one we have to go back again. We have to rebuild the Nuzlocke specifically. Oh yay, only having one weather setter. But before we do that, we are gonna take a short break so I can let my dog out. So I appreciate everyone being here. Thank you. Thank you. Excuse me. I'll see you in a minute. All right. That puts us in perfect positioning to get the next trainer set. So Vanillux, no speed, 92 special attack, and then the rest goes into HP. Timid nature still? That doesn't seem right. Something tells me that's supposed to be calm. I couldn't remember the nature. We'll pop over here. Oh! There we go. That was weird. Alright. And we have our Snorlax. There you are. Like he's in here somewhere. As is. But with thick fat. Body slam. I've got Bulldoze in here. I need to look at what is actually relevant. Gengar. I think I overwrote Gengar. Gengar at 148, 20, 40 with hidden power. Ah, means this is now 30. This is now 30. And this is 30. Odd that Rock reduces defense. And then Garganacl. Might have overridden Garg. I did. Perfect. Right there. Rocking just as it was. Of course, Salt here. Yeah. You need expert belt. I don't know what this trainer was. Ah, the pincer. Gengar's hidden power rock is to take out the pincer. Can Gengar learn Blizzard? No. Okay. Yep, and we need to be a little faster than I thought. But those are pretty okay still. 48 plus 120 plus 244. 212. So I need less Spadef than that. I have to go 4 down in Spadef. Check out what Gengar already has. Before I do that. You have lefties, which I don't think you want. I lied, you do. For some reason. You have loaded dice. You have Personberry? Lefties. Snorlax. What was the last one? Garganacl. Yes, that makes sense. How fast is it for the walk roll? There's a world where Arrow outspeeds it. It'd be really hard to get in on. But there is a world that Arrow just outspeeds it. So we'll bring Arrow. Also good at outspeeding the Pinsir. That's a benefit. Oh, and Amistar's back. Yeah. Ooh, Pinsir's quick attack. Quick attack does a lot of damage, but double edge actually kills. So it should go double edge. How much do you take? Oh. This guy. Draco only does 42%. And I don't kill with Blizzard. Never Melt Ice solves the issue, but then I don't need any of that. So I can just go 252 HP. Reduce that Draco damage some more. I don't think that it's going to be smart enough to see the stab double edge. Because when it's a Pinsir, it won't be Aerialate. So I think it'll just go straight for CC. Is good. Everything else is a special attacker, so it should eat it pretty well. Oh, that was kind of weird. Hang on. Okay, now that we're not in double battles. There we go. I mean, we still kill, so that's fine. Maybe that was so... Oh no, what would that have been for? If for some reason they swapped to Amistar? Yeah. But I'm faster than Amistar, so it doesn't even matter. I can't figure out what that 92 was for. Okay. Leftovers is fine. Draco's not bad. Excuse me. Snorlax walls most things. Swapping out Bulldoze for high horsepower. Amistar. I do kill in 2. It's a little scary, if I'm being honest. Okay. And Gengar. Energy Ball. HP Rock. Kilowatt Goal. So let's click Hurricane. Pinsir always dies. Amistar also always dies. So many times over. Modest kills, so if they try to swap into Kilo, to preserve Pinsir, they die. That makes sense. And Garg is here to deal with Kilo. I now have Arrow also to deal with Kilo. I just have to switch in on not Thunder or V-Switch or Weather Ball Ice. AKA swap in on Hurricane and pray we don't die. We'll go Person. Kilo is really freaking fast though. 244. I'll just go to 250 and then I don't need that. Rock Slide. Works, and then I don't need, yeah. But I have to switch in on Hurricane. Because everything else does too much damage. Or, I guess if Weather's gone away, I can swap in on a Weather Ball too, but I don't know how to bait a Weather Ball. That'll work. Yeah, Fortress is fine. Worth noting that I can't use V-Switch on Kilowatt Roll. It's got Volt Absorb. Alright, so... start here. You need your speed removed and just dump into your HP. That one's easy. I hate that it defaults to that screen. You need your... You're fine. You need... a couple of things reduced, actually. Need a 110 point drop in special attack, and then a 30 point drop in def. Speed. Special attack? I don't think so. Honestly, the Spadef is the least important. That. Getting it as accurate as possible is helpful. But speed and special attack are far more important. What are you at right now? 152 is 4 more than I have. I think that was right. Nope. Need 3 more. Way off. It's great. Need to be 244. So. Bye-bye, Spadef. And I thought that might be where it was at, but wasn't sure. Alright, Garganacle's good. Arrow needs more. Need 250, so I need 40 more points. I need 40 out of 84. Just do a 50 and pay it back. It was defense. Oh, this is by name. Just in case. Actually, I want a person. Over the TM case real quick. Power on you, and then I'll change it to rock. And power over psychic. Rock slide. I forgot what I was looking for. I need a free switch. I can always use this little guy. Not arrow. You can always use them. This one. Fortress. Completely blanked on the name. Bug Bite's a bad move in this fight. Oh, it learns Woodhammer. I'm gonna teach it Woodhammer. So just delete that Amistar if we really, really need to. Even at +2. Woodhammer, I take 16% of my health as damage. And even at +2, he only deals 50%. So even with a crit, we're fine. That's fun. I feel like I need to do something to you. Nope, you're good. Oh, well, yeah, your nature needs to change. I do have to switch turn 1. I didn't change that in power type. I do have to switch turn 1 against the Pinsir, and if we miss it, we potentially lose Gengar. HP attack. Yeah, defense, Spadef, and speed. Okay. So I got my calc right there at least. Now, in theory, if he doesn't crit, we don't lose Gengar, but you know. I think I needed modest on Gengar. My wife is home. I don't know if you guys could hear the dog bark, but I certainly could. You are sassy. You're careful, that's fine. Arrow is adamant here. I don't really need it to be adamant. Careful is fine. And then Fortress is Fortress. Alright, let's double check items and move sets. Leftovers. Blizzard, Freeze Dry. And Power Rock, Energy Ball. Citrus. I need Expert Belt. This is why we check things. You don't even have an item. Leftovers, Woodhammer and Body Slam, Salt Gear. Careful. Careful. You are fast enough. Yep, fast enough. Strong enough, obviously. Ooh, hang on. Your attack is different. Oh, because I have you as admin. Hang on. Still more than strong enough. I was just like, Yeah, and we also take out the pincer. So. Okay. Last fight before Fushia. Little scared. Yeah, I forgot he was there. All right. Is there an item here? Oh. Up. Okay. Now that we can steer. Everyone has protect, right? Just to help us stall out turns. I will actually teach protect over detect here because there's a non-zero chance that we have to stall something. And protect is just better. Because 10 power points versus 5. Alright, here we go. We're gonna save in case. Oh, that was option. Save in case the world breaks. And then take on the final boss trainer in this stupid route. Alright. Ragapolt versus all invite. Rain starts, rain fails. This guy kind of uses the rain as little as possible, which is actually a little annoying. We blizzard here. He does just go for the Draco. And what I thought would happen. Ow. Blizzard hit. It was a high roll Draco. Oh, frick, you have a sash. I forgot. But he did just drop. He did just drop his, that. Still just gonna Draco spam, apparently. I could go. We died to crit Draco, obviously. It's so much. That had to have been a high roll. We die to about half of the rolls of crit Draco. I do think this is where Vanillite has been useful. So I think this is where we say goodbye. Unless you dodge a crit. That's how you do it. Why am I'm like, does it kill? It's got 1 HP. Of course it kills. I don't know what comes out here. Pincer, but not Mega Pincer, just normal Pincer should only ever sees a kill with CC. Let us get into Gengar. Come on. Click the fighting move. Do it, you turd. No! So this is part of the issue with these ROM hacks is sometimes they don't know to look at Mega. Sometimes they do. And there's just no way to know until that happens. And before you go, no, it always looks at the Mega stuff. It does not, because the Kangaskhan tried to fake out a ghost. So, no. That really hurts as the first death, though. That really hurts. This is just a U-turn here. Also, that wasn't even close. Like, that always killed. But there's no way to know. Huh. I figured it would have shell smashed. Yeah, we take some chip. Part of the reason why I went for Wood Hammer instead of Protect. Yeah, we get some HP back. Or even... Oh, Gangarites with Morty. Of course it confuses. First off, it hit. No. Go back to here. I could have gone to Arrow, but I don't know what it uses. Okay, I wasn't sure if it would just stick with Hurricane or not. Since it got the confusion. Now it's going Thunder. Interesting. I guess it is more effective. Alright. Well, that kind of sucked. Yeah. Arrow could have taken the double edge, but he couldn't take crit close combat. And I fully thought that would have gone for CC. That gets us to Fuchsia though. So I think that's a pretty decent place to stop with our first death. Man, sucks. Yeah, because Double Edge never killed. We were at like one. What? Well, hang on. I can tell you what we were at because I didn't move it. We were at 100 flat. Non-mega pincer, just normal pincer. Never saw a kill with Double Edge. Close combat did. Guaranteed Oko. So it knows to look for these damage rolls. Wait, what? Oh, it doesn't have aerial 8. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, hang on. Yeah. So it knows to look for these damage rolls, but it doesn't know about the ability. Because a few sessions ago, we watched Kangaskhan, who has Scrappy, try to fake out a ghost when it mega'd. No longer has Scrappy, it has Parental Bond. I haven't saved yet. I'm so curious about how that works. Mega study. I'm curious. And I think what we're gonna do now that I have a copy, let's run that back. I need to know. You know? Does it always click Double Edge there, or did it just 50-50 and I lose? The fact that it did click Double Edge would imply that it understands that it gets that it gets that it gets aerial 8. But then if it understands that it changes ability, why did that Kangaskhan use fake out into a ghost? That's the part that's really tripping me up. Is like, why would it do that? There we go. That was weird. Now this one should be the one that we just... And if I screwed it up, really will. What? Okay. I need to know. So we're gonna run this test on stream. Obviously, we're using the other file. Like, that's not a question. It's just so weird to me. Oh, please don't crit. That was a low roll. You see that? No crit. Drag goes down. Pincer. Go this way. Huh. Okay. Maybe it's because it knows I have a ghost in the back. So a better option would be to go to... would be just to swap here. Yep. Okay. Good to know. This pincer understands that it has aerialate after it megas. That's the important thing. It understands it. Okay. Well, that's where we're going to stop. So, rip Gengar. And, yeah, what else are you going to do? Thank you all for being here. I do greatly appreciate it. And I hope to see you tomorrow. If I don't see you tomorrow, have a good weekend. Until then, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and I'll see you next time.